Good afternoon. Welcome to a lunch break. I hope this can continue as something we do a little more often, especially when new products drop like this 2026 Top Series 1. Of course, it's one of the most exciting times of the year for the hobbyists. Brand new year of product kicking off with the flagship. We ripped a hobby and a jumbo last night, so if you missed that, you want to see more of the product, feel free to check that out over on YouTube or Facebook. We'll be ripping this now. We've got a pick your team with a handful of teams left in that. And also a random teams hobby for tonight. So if you're interested, you can go check those out over on the site. But yeah, this is a random teams hobby box. Let's throw the stuff up on the screen here and we'll get things underway. So this was listed up as our lunch break. A break for your lunch. Copy our spots on the left. Those are in the order they were purchased. On the right, random.org. Punch them in. Description's all set. Let's roll the dice. 4 or less is a reroll. We've got 8 and we've got 30 entries, so that's all good. Let's get it underway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's copy these results. Verification code is going to be down at the bottom. That is LNBXAH if you want to verify the results on this one. That said, we'll take this over to the far left, punch it in. And we're ready to go. There's your team assignments, guys. Take a look, get acquainted, and then feel free to throw your team in the chat if you'd like. See if anybody wants to swing a deal with you while we're live, or post-break's always fine too. Just shoot me a line. Let's get this cracked open and set aside our white pack, I guess. Gotta come up with a cooler name. Silver pack sounds cool. Promo pack sounds lame. All right, we're on that Mickey Mantle chase. We want that original Mickey Mantle. If you want something, you got to speak it into existence, right? One of these boxes is going to have the Mickey Mantle, all for us. Here's our promo pack. I'll set that there for now. And here's our main pack. 2026 Top Series 1. Our second hobby box starts off with the Boston Red Sox. Masataka Yoshida, Brandon Marsh, Joe Ryan. Home run leaders goes to the far left as always. Kyle Schwarber, Kobe Mayo, future stars. Tarek Skubal, Yamamoto, Paez, Tigers team card, Paul Skeens all tops, and Dane Myers. Whoever was behind the all tops inserts this year nailed it. Marcelo Meyer. RBI leaders, Cal Rayleigh, Carlos Navarez, Matt Strom, Yanquiel Fernandez, Giancarlo Stanton, Miguel Vargas, Nick Pivetta, Kyle Freeland, William Contreras, Nolan McLean, Zach Neto. All right, first couple rookies. Took us a couple packs. Good to go. Pick 3, Chris Bubich, Eric Lauer, Peyton Tolle, Jose Altuve, Paul Skeens, Jonathan India, Kybert Ruiz, Cam Devaney, James Wood, Blake Snell, Contreras, and Jordan Beck. JT Ginn, Ryan McMahon, Jacob Mizorowski, New Age Athletics, Heliot Ramos, Ohtani, Javi Baez, Dylan Cruz, Dodgers duo, Dean Kramer, Cal Ripken Jr., and Brady House. like some rainbow foil on this one. Didier Fuentes, Brady Singer, Logan Webb, Travis Adams, Ronnie Enriquez, Edward Cabrera, Brew Crew, Ellie De La Cruz, Christian Yelich, Vinny Pasquantino, Mike Yastrzemski is going to be our first rainbow foil, and Lucas Giolito. And what gets you more in the mood for the next baseball season kicking off? Series 1 release or hearing catchers and pitchers? Pitchers and catchers are meeting up. I don't know. It's nice that they both happen at the same time. Otto Kemp, Lennon Sosa, Kolek, Burgos, Tovar, Canzone, Kafis, Harris, Anthony Volpe, Cole Young, Gunnar Henderson, and Caleb Durbin. So we've got a pick your team lunch break left. There's something like 7 teams to go in that. If that does somehow fill by 1:30, then I will rip that this afternoon right after this. I feel like the odds on that are slim. So what I am going to do is guarantee that that will go live tomorrow for our lunch break. 1:30, regardless of Phil. I'll take the Dodgers if I have to. Clayton Kershaw, Sonny Gray. Red Sox team card. Yoshida, Jackson Holliday, Quinn Priester, Adam Frazier. Royals team card, Gunnar Henderson, Teoscar Hernandez, Seiya Suzuki throwback, and Josh Young. Ryan Bayo, O'Neill Cruz, Wrigley Rodriguez, Brendan Donovan, Drew Rasmussen, Tristan English, Corbin Carroll, Max Muncy, Zach Wheeler, Cam Schlittler. Phillies team card is rainbow foil number 2. And Jacob Wilson. Ben Williamson, Manzardo, Warming Bernabel, Stevenson, Mauricio Dubon, Dalton Varsho, Jimmy Crooks, Mackenzie Gore, Cesar Prieto, Tatis, PCA throwback, New York Mets. Lazaro Estrada, Gavin Williams, Logan Gilbert, Alex Freeland, Brenton Doyle, Evan Carter, Bob Seymour, Blaze Alexander, Mason Miller, Andrew McCutcheon, Chase Burns, Augustin Ramirez. Brandon Marsh, Didier Fuentes again, Brady Singer, Logan Webb, Padres, Nick Kurtz, David Peterson, Chandler Simpson, Michael McGreevy, Blue Jays, Shanuel, Owen Casey. All right. Astros team card, Bobby Witt, Mookie Betts, Victor Scott, Rangers, Crochet, Bryce Terang, Benintendi, Yu Darvish, Carson Seymour, got Jackson Chorio insert, and Francisco Alvarez. Rafael Devers, Bubich, Lauer, Tolle, DeGrom, Karros, Perdomo, Cool Crushers, Kikuchi, Royce Lewis, Sandberg, Trey Turner for average leaders. Rookie pile. Tipping over a little bit. All right. Still looking for that. Mickey Mantle, Patrick Bailey, Kyle Backhouse, JT Ginn, Ryan McMahon, Aaron Judge, Kerry Carpenter, Josh Lowe, Parker Messick, Brandon Walter, Jose Barrios, Will Banfield, Matt Olson. We also need to find our hit and any parallels. Just like our first hobby box didn't have any color parallels until the last couple packs. Then all of a sudden we hit some gold and some purple. So maybe this will work out the same. We'll see. Jacob Young. Oakland A's. Well, just A's now. Ronald Acuna, Hunter Brown, Keishel. Judge for average leaders, Jeffrey Springs, Clay Holmes, Matt McLean, Willie Adames, Brandon Garcia, and a Roman Anthony. Alejandro Kirk, Maxwell, Jorge Soler, Bailey Ober, Kumar Rocker, Bronx Buddies, Grant Holmes, Hunter Goodman, Bryce Miller, Luis Morales, Jacob Wilson, and Baseball Best Friends. It's been a relatively low-key box so far. Here comes the heat. Travis Adams, Kyle Manzardo, hey Crispy, Ben Williamson, Style and Smiles, Colton Cowser, Jesus Luzardo, Bryce Matthews, Johan Duran, Christian Campbell, RBI leaders, greatest hits, Max Muncy, just extended, and Austin Riley. Okay, 3 packs to go. Warming Bernabel, Tyler Stevenson, Patrick Bailey, Kyle Backhouse, Daniel Palencia, Xander Bogaerts, Joe Rock, Jake Fraley, Lawrence Butler, Brett Beatty. That's Manny Machado. Manny Machado, 75-year die cut. Oh, getting me with the die cut. Austin Wells after that. That's sweet. Swatters, congrats. On card. Now the fun part begins. May not be so bad with the rounded edge, though. Maybe we'll go that way first. Here we go. Cool. My arch nemesis, the die cut autograph. You thought die cuts were nerve-wracking. How about that? That is cool. 73 of 75. Very nice. All right. I knew the hits had to be coming. That's no standard relic. And there's some blue foil. Saving it all till the end, just how we want it. Jose Altuve, Clayton Kershaw, Sonny Gray, Lindor, Roki Sasaki, Skeens for ERA, Soriano, Schwellenbach, Raley for home runs, Bregman. We've got Bryce Matthews. Oh, yeah, sweet. That's going to Ryan in Houston. All right. That's a solid parallel. See, we just had to be patient. Let's slide this here. Spencer Strider there was the last card in that pack. And then here's our last base pack. Oh, another Mizorowski. New Age Athletics. Brian Bayo, Jacob Lopez, Carlos Rodon, Kyle Teal, Hopping to It, Pavin Smith, Sean Manaea, Hayden Birdsong. Here's First Pitch, Nagandi, and Kyle Stowers. We've only had, this is our third First Pitch, and it's already a duplicate. We already had that one. All right, some quick plugs here before we get to the silver pack. Pick Your Team Jumbo, that's a lunch break. If it fills in the next 12 minutes, I'll go live with that at 1:30. I don't think it will. We're right down to the end of the teams, though, so I am going to guarantee and promise that it'll go live tomorrow at 1:30. And any teams that aren't taken by then, I will take them myself. So if you want in on a lunch break tomorrow, it's going to be the Jumbo Hobby Pick Your Team. It'd be a fun way to have a Friday lunch. Otherwise, tonight there is an evening random teams hobby. I think there's 4 spots left in that, so if that fills pretty quick, I'll throw up another box. Maybe a hobby pick your team or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what's kind of on tap. Let's get to it. Oh, I also want to say I have individual packs up for sale on the website. I think the link is actually broken. I was working on it before we went live here. But if you go to departurebreaks.com/packs, if you type that in manually, you'll see it. And otherwise, I'll fix the link on the homepage soon. But you'll see it right on the homepage. It no longer says coming soon. Now it just says packs and singles. If you want some Series 1 sealed packs, they're up there for sale. And coming soon, you know, in quotes, we're going to start throwing up some singles up there too. Here's our silver pack. Will Clark, Frank Thomas, Miggy, Vladdy. Oh man, all vets. Vladdy, Miggy, Frank Thomas, Will Clark. None of them playing anymore. That's interesting. All right, well, that's it for this box, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me here on your lunch break. We'll go over a quick little recap and then be on our way. We had the standard set there of inserts, couple foils, Yastrzemski and Phillies, standard set of rookies, and then the stuff that we top loaded here: Mizorowski, Kyle Teal, Roman Anthony, Owen Casey, Mizorowski, Brady House, Manny Machado. That was our big hit, 73 out of 75. And right after that, we had Bryce Matthews. That was 137 out of 150. All right. Questions, comments, concerns? You guys know how to find me. I've said it a million times. We'll leave it at that for today. You enjoy the rest of your lunch break, and we'll see you soon. Hey, Chris, you're here just a touch late. Unless the Pick Your Team Jumbo fills for 1:30, then I'll be back in 10 minutes. Otherwise, we'll be back tonight at 9.